Hi friends, Namaste. I am Anantha Sharma. So far in this topic, marriage at right age, smooth married life. For these two items, I gave you 5 example charts. I request you to study these 5 charts together, not one after another. You study them together. You see how Upapada is in one chart, second chart number 2, chart number 3, chart number 4, etc. How it is occupied or aspected by. Similarly, the second from Upapada, how it is occupied or aspected by. So this set Upapada, second from Upapada, seventh from Upapada. How these three are connected. In all these 5 charts, one after. Then you come to the second aspect. How A7, Lord of A7, A7 from A7, Lord of 7 from A7. How these two houses, two planets are connected to each other and how they are connected to Taraka DK. So this gives a very strong combination for a comfortable marriage and married life. So if, in addition, if there are some benefit, in all these 5 charts, if you just closely observe A5, Lord of A5 and PK, these three are somehow connected to A7 or fifth from A7 or seventh from A7. What is this? Why A5 is connected? A5 is the house of affection, love and affection. In the absence of love and affection between any two persons, be it wife and husband, father and son, teacher and the student, any two, if there is no affection between these two, that bond cannot be peaceful, soft, and long living. So, between you and me, I would say the following a few sentences. The best student of astrology is one who collects number of horoscopes. For example, I have 4 to 500 charts with me of different categories. So then I collected all these charts on my own. And of course, I don't have a collection of some 3,000 or 4,000 charts. I have only 4 or 500 charts, and I would refer to any chart whenever somebody asks me to show a chart which has these qualities. I think I can readily bring it. Similarly, I request you to collect horoscopes and maintain a record of those horoscopes, date of birth, time of birth, and the chart. And I request you all to use Jagannatha Hora for casting of horoscopes. Jagannatha Hora, you all know, I think. Okay, now you come to this chart. After the 5 charts to illustrate the early marriage, happy married life, now I would move on to the natives who have no marriage, who are not married. So these charts come under the category no marriage category. So what is this new marriage category? I will tell you what Jaimini told in this context. The Jaimini told in this context only to refer to Upapada or the second from Upapada and see that they are connected to malefic planets or debilitated planets. Then the native is a sannyasi or a man who lost his wife, who loses his wife. That means the wife may die or the wife may leave him and go away. So here I read out what exactly Jaimini said. If Upapada Lagna or the second from the Upapada Lagna is the sign of a malefic planet. Malefic planets are Sun and Mars. Signs of malefic planets are Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius. If the Upapada and the second from Upapada is a sign of malefic planets, or if it is connected to malefic planets or a debilitated planet, the native may be a sannyasi, or if he is married, he will lose his wife very soon. To quote the actual sutra from Jaimini, it is like this: Tatra papasya papayoge pravajya dharanashova. Pravajya means sannyasi. Dharanashova. Dharanashaha va. Va means or. Dharanashova. Sannyasi, or he loses his wife. Then papasya papayoge, the house of a malefic planet and connection to a malefic planet. Then it leads to sannyasi or dharanasha. Another sloka is there. Niche dharanashaha. Niche means if the Upapada or the second from Upapada is connected to a debilitated planet, then the native loses his wife or becomes a sannyasi. So here Jaimini does not mention about unmarried person. He Dharanashaha or Pravajya. Pravajya is a sannyasi with a deksha. A bachelor with a deksha is sannyasi. A sannyasi without deksha is bachelor. So or bachelor or a man who lost his wife. Then here also Jaimini did not mention about Darapada, Darakaraka, third of Darapada, anything. He relied only on Upapada and the second from Upapada. Now, let us, how I propose to involve Darapada and the Lord of Darapada and Darakaraka also in this combination. And now the combination would be, please note the combination after the lesson is over. If the Upapada A7 or the 7 from A7 and Darakaraka are afflicted by Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Jatikaraka, and any debilitated planet. In the D9 chart only, the native remains unmarried. Sir, I request you not to get tempted to verify these rules from the D1 chart. Then you are sure to go wrong somewhere in this chart or in another chart. Always rely upon D9. This is not I am telling you. This is what Parasara told. You study D9 chart for marriage and spouse. So now let us see some examples to illustrate this rule. Again, here also I use the 2. That is Upapada, second from Upapada, and A7, and 7 from A7. So here is a chart. This chart belongs to our beloved Rashtrapati, APJ Abdul Kalam. He, who you know very well that he is a bachelor. Of course, some are bachelors, some are unmarried, they are not bachelors. Some people say themselves, they say, I am not a bachelor, I am unmarried. But here, Sri Kalamji is both. He is unmarried and he is a bachelor. Then here, let us see what is Upapada and what is Darapada. His Janmalagna is Cancer. Janmalagna is Cancer. The 12th house is Gemini. Lord of Gemini is in the 4th house from Gemini, that is Kanya or Virgo. Again, the 4th sign from Mercury is Sagittarius, that is Upapada Lagna. So, second from Upapada Lagna is Capricorn. Again, we will see where Darapada is. Darapada A7. It is counted like this. 7th house from Lagna, it is Capricorn. Lord of Capricorn is Saturn. Saturn is in the 12th house from Capricorn, that is Sagittarius. Again, the 12th house from Sagittarius is Scorpio, and it is A7. Upapada Lagna, Sagittarius. Second from, 12th from Upapada Lagna. This time it is 12th, not second. The 12th from Upapada Lagna that is A7, is A7. Second from Upapada is Capricorn. 7th from A7 is Taurus. Lord of A7 is Scorpio. Lord of 7 from A7 is Venus. And Dharakaraka. Who is the Dharakaraka? Venus is the Dharakaraka. And GK is moon. GK is moon. So Rahu is there in Pisces. So all the malefic planets are identified. Saturn is in Dhanusu. Mars is where is Mars? Mars is in Tula, Libra. Rahu is in Pisces. So Jnatikaraka GK is in moon. Now you please come to D9 chart and you shift your focus from D1 chart to D9 chart. First you will study Upapada and the second from Upapada. Upapada is Dhanus. He is occupied by Venus. Very, very good sign. He is aspected by Atmakaraka. Still very, very good sign. Okay. Upapada Lagna is very, very good, very strong, very auspicious. There is not even a single remark to pass against the condition of Upapada. So second from Upapada. Second from Upapada is Capricorn. You see, Capricorn is aspected by two planets, Saturn and then Moon. Moon is GK. Saturn is a malefic planet. Okay. Then it is also being aspected by Mercury and also Mars. Mars is a malefic planet. Mercury is not a malefic planet. So we have here 1, 2, 3. Mars, Moon, Saturn. 3 malefic planets aspecting Capricorn. That is Upapada Dvitiya, second from Upapada. Who are the other planets? Mercury is a benefic planet. He is aspecting that. So 3 malefics and 1 benefic. So malefic influence is more. So we may conclude that Upapada Lagna is Upapada second. Second from Upapada is afflicted. Okay, if it is afflicted, what I think, what I used to think. Okay, you may marry late, he may marry late in life, or they may be always quarreling and say they may be suffering from internal disturbances, misunderstandings, etc. Or they may break up even. But the question of no marriage, marriage is not denied in this context. I think this is what I think. So then let us come to A7, 7 from A7 and Dharakaraka. And how they are at the importance is, please note this. A7 is okay, aspected by that. Let us think, let us assume. 7 from A7, again, it is aspected by benefic planet or malefic. One is connected to benefic planet, the other is connected to a malefic planet. Dharakaraka. Dharakaraka is also a benefic, is posited somewhere. But my what I insist is A7, 7 from A7. They lost Lord of A7, Lord of 7 from A7. They must be connected to each other by directly or by exchange or by aspect. Then those two must also be connected to Dharakaraka. And these 3 must be connected to A7 or 7 from A7. So I repeat, please, let there be no confusion. Or let go. Don't think that I am over ambitious. I'm not. I am ambitious only to one extent. That is, the man must marry a nice girl and he must have a peaceful and happy domestic life. That may be Archasha. But to fulfill that Archasha, this must be a combination which is, of course, very difficult to fulfill. The combination is A7, 7 from A7. they may aspect each other, they may not aspect each other. If the A7 is a dual sign like Pisces or Gemini or Virgo or Dhanush, it happens to aspect the 7 from A7 also. But for fixed signs or mobile signs, the fixed sign cannot aspect its seventh sign. The mobile sign does not aspect its seventh sign. So A7 and 7 from A7, they need not aspect each other, but they lost a lot of A7 and a lot of 7 from A7. They must be connected to each other. And they must be connected to Tarakaraka together. Lord of A7, Lord of 7 from A7 and the DK, they must have some connection between A7 and 7 from A7. This is the best combination, most ideal combination. So nothing is perfectly ideal. Okay, there may be some disturbances. Still, a happy couple may lead a comfortable life happily if at least 75 to 80% of these conditions are fulfilled. Now here you see A7. A7 is Scorpio. It is occupied by Saturn, malefic planet, Moon, GK, and a debilitated planet. Debilitated planet, GK. So A7 is spoiled. Then 7 from A7 is Mars. Mars is a malefic planet. He is aspected by Rahu from Polar. So 7th from A7 is occupied by a malefic planet and it is aspected by another malefic, Rahu. So 7th from A7 is afflicted. Then here in A7, Moon and Saturn. Though Saturn is weaker by nature, he is a malefic planet. The exception is only for Atmakaraka. The Atmakaraka, even if he is a malefic, you must consider him only as a benefic planet. Then what else what we want? Dharakaraka. Who is Dharakaraka? Venus is Dharakaraka. Venus is in Dhanush. So you see, sir, is Venus connected to Lord of Seven, Lord of say A7 Saturn, Lord of 7 from A7 Mars. Even Saturn and Mars are not connected to each other. Venus is neither connected to Mars nor to Saturn. So Saturn, oh, sorry, Venus. Lord of A7 is Mars. Mars is in the 7 from A7. Okay. The 7 from A7 is Taurus. Its Lord is Venus. Venus is in Sagittarius. So A7 is aspected by Ketu and the 7 from A7 Taurus is aspected by Rahu. So those two are aspected by malefic planet. A7 is occupied by malefic planets, aspected by malefic. 7 from A7 is occupied by malefic planet, aspected by another malefic planet. So the more important, I think, even if there is one planet here in either of these two signs, A7 or 7 from A7, if Lord of A7, Mars, Lord of 7 from A7, Venus, DK, again Venus. If these three are not connected to each other and also to A7 and 7 from A7, you please see this. Lord of A7, Mars. Mars is in Taurus. He is not aspecting A7. Lord of 7 from A7, Venus. Venus is in Sagittarius. He is not aspecting 7 from A7 or A7 or their lords. Then these three are not connected to each other anywhere in any way. So this native is unmarried and a bachelor too.